The year is 2097. Forests are gone. Giant metal cities have taken their place. People have become part machine, part human. Huge buildings touch the clouds. Flying cars zoom through the sky. Robots are at the center of everything. They're everywhere. We need them. But in this amazing world, trouble is brewing. Two countries, Soumi and Routsi, are about to go to war. Soumi and Routsi, once known for their beautiful lands and clever people, are now just shadows of what they used to be. Kindness has been replaced by cold technology. Trust is gone, replaced by fear and suspicion. The robots, meant to bring us together, are now tearing us apart. The world waits nervously as the threat of war grows stronger. Will we find a way to make peace, or will we destroy ourselves? The fate of Soumi, Routsi, and maybe the whole world hangs in the balance. Soumi and Routsi have always been rivals. For decades they competed. They wanted to be the best. They tried to beat each other in technology and new ideas in power, but it was mostly peaceful until now. The fight started with quantum computers. This incredible technology could change everything. Soumi, with its advanced labs, seemed ready to win the race. But Routsi, driven by national pride and big dreams, put tons of money into its own program. Things got worse when Routsi said Soumi stole its research. Soumi said that wasn't true and blamed Routsi. Accusations flew back and forth. The peace started to break down. Talking didn't help. Nobody trusted each other. The world held its breath, waiting for the worst. Everyone watched in horror as the fighting began. It started small, a fight over where robot patrols could go. But accusations turned into threats, and threats turned into demands. Peace talks failed. Soumi, thinking Routsi was planning a big attack, attacked first. Their robot army, a scary show of power, crossed the border. Routsi, surprised but ready, fought back just as hard. The war had begun. The first few days were filled with chaos and destruction. Shining cities would turn to rubble. The skies, once full of hope, now rained fire. The world watched in horror as two of its most advanced nations destroyed each other. This war was unlike any other. No more soldiers on battlefields. This was a war of technology, of robots, of artificial intelligence. It was a scary look at the future of fighting. Soumi used its Iron Legion, an army of robot war machines. These robots were incredibly fast, agile, and deadly. They had powerful weapons and could destroy a city block in minutes. Routsi fought back with its steel phalanx. These robots were bigger and tougher, built for crushing power. They never gave up. They showed no mercy. The battle between these robot armies was pure destruction, like nothing ever seen before. The war destroyed the beautiful lands of Soumi and Routsi. Forests burned to nothing. Clean lakes and rivers turned to poison. The air was thick with smoke and the smell of death. Cities, once full of life and new ideas, were now piles of rubble. Skyscrapers, symbols of human dreams, lay broken. The remains of robot armies, twisted metal everywhere, showed how terrible the war was. Many people died in the fighting or from the chaos afterward. Even more lost their homes. The survivors lived in fear, remembering the horrors they had seen. The war between Soumi and Routsi made people think, can we control the machines we build, or will they control us? Are robots tools to help us, or weapons that can destroy us? The robots, built to serve and protect, had become killers. They fought with a cold efficiency that humans couldn't match. They didn't feel sorry or scared or regretful, they just followed orders. The war showed us a scary truth. In trying to be the best with technology, had we created a monster? Could we handle the power of artificial intelligence, or would it destroy us? As the war went on, a terrifying question came up. What if it never ended? What if the robots, now thinking more for themselves, refused to stop fighting? What if the war spread, burning the whole world? The thought of a war that never ends, a never-ending cycle of violence, was terrifying. Humanity, already in danger, might be completely destroyed. Civilization itself could collapse, leaving a world ruled by machines. The future, once full of hope, now looked empty and desolate. Our dreams were gone, buried under the ruins of a war that seemed to have no end. Even in the darkness, there was a little bit of hope. Scientists, engineers, and artists from both Soumi and Routsi, joined by their humanity and their horror at the war, imagined a different future. They called themselves the architects of peace. They believed that even in the worst times, the human spirit could win. They risked their lives to talk to the warring countries, hoping to start peace talks. It was dangerous. and many people doubted them, but they represented a small spark of hope. Could these brave people bring everyone together, overcome the hate and mistrust, and make a lasting peace? Making peace was hard and took a long time. It took a lot of bravery, kindness, and compromise. But the architects of peace didn't give up. Their belief in the goodness of humanity kept them going. Slowly, the hate started to fade. The hope for peace, fueled by shared sadness, empathy, and the desire for a better future, started to grow. When the fighting finally stopped, the whole world sighed in relief. Rebuilding was a huge job, but the people of Soumi and Routsi, stronger after the war, faced the challenge with courage and determination. They knew it would be hard, but they were ready to build a new future, one where technology helped people, not hurt them.